Hello, and welcome to an extra secretive, extra special episode of What the Famicom. I'm your host, Nick Zio Tendo.
And I'm your other host, Dan Tuar. I don't remember the guy's name.
Yeah, that's close enough.
I feel like
Well,
if I mess him up too, I might offend someone. So I'm not about. I don't know if you listened to this podcast before, but I'm not about offending people.
yeah, he's not going to get canceled. Not today.
But today we're
Wow.
here to talk about everyone's favorite franchise involving the word Creed, and we're not talking about Rocky.
Yeah, 20 games over 12-year span. That's pretty good. It's
We're
pretty
also
important.
not. We're also not going to talk about the band Creed.
We're not going to talk about the band Creed. We're not going to talk about the movie with Apollo Creed.
We're not going to talk about a rumor that I heard in high school about why Scott Stapp left Creed. Maybe I'll
There's a
mention it later.
rumor. Okay,
Oh
maybe he
God.
will.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh God, it's a bad rumor.
Okay.
But hey, we're about to talk about Assassin's Creed as a franchise. We've never done an Assassin's Creed episode. Who knows how
Never.
many games collectively either one of us have played?
Who knows?
Who knows? But we love the franchise. Parkour, history, check.
Yes, please.
Parkour, check.
Learning, check.
Leonardo da Vinci, check.
Check. George Washington reference. Check.
Yeah.
Um,
So this is a big
yeah,
one.
it sure is a big one, folks.
We're going to span different time periods. We might even change clothing.
Yeah, we could do that. We could span different times. We could go into the glip glorp. What's the name of the thing?
The glip glop.
Axiom.
Yep. No, that's it. Everyone, he got it right. We did research on a game, Assassin's Creed games, and he called it the Glip Glorp. So if you've played Assassin's Creed games, you know you hook up to the Glip Glorp and you go back in
Yep.
time.
You go back in time. That's
So
it.
we'll be right back after this. So we're gonna get into our Assassin's Creed episode. We'll see you soon. You have something you said you wanted to bring up that is video game related.
Oh, I actually,
We normally never start the episode with a video
yeah,
game related thing, but I guess this is an utmost importance on Nick's part.
yeah, I didn't say utmost importance. I just wanted to bring it up because it's a thing. You think it was going to be about squirrel with a gun. That's what you thought.
Yeah,
I got squirrel with a gun. Has anyone even heard of that game?
Squirrel with a Gun. If everyone's unaware, is it like an indie game?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the name of the studio. I can't remember, but it's not a very big studio, not a very
Okay.
big game. It's very small. It's like Goat Simulator meets a gun.
Okay.
Anyway, I saw commercial for it. Tag preview. I don't know what they're called
Oh,
anymore.
you
You
can
get
afford
old.
cable. That's great.
Yeah, yep, that's it. Says the guy. We're gonna get into septic key cards in
Oh, no.
a little bit, but yeah, I saw a preview for this or anything, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. Like, this is something that my son would like, I would like. And generally, the rule of thumb is I like him to play games that are educational or goofy, as long as they don't have guns in them. And I mean, this one, it has gun in the title, so we're
I
up
mean, but
against it.
maybe
But
he wouldn't know about squirrels if you didn't play his game.
yeah, that's correct. So I wanted him to learn. So I literally, it just came out yesterday, 2 days ago.
Okay.
I hope I'm not dating the podcast. Oh no.
You're no one. Can I tell you? Can I be honest? No one
Yeah.
wants to date the podcast.
Actually, there is someone who does. We gotta get in their DMs later, both of us. Um, yeah, but this game, really cool, really fun.
Okay.
It's a blast. That's it. Oh, I
Oh,
had
is this
something else I was
not
gonna say.
this is what you wanted
Nope,
to talk about?
no, it isn't. I had
Okay.
something else I want to talk about. I don't want to bring it up, dude. I want to save it for like five, ten
Okay,
minutes from
okay,
now when
okay.
you're doing
Well, it's
something.
funny because I thought you wanted to start the episode talking about something that happened in the past. I want to talk about something that happened in the past too. I want to start off
Oh
with an
no.
in memoriam
Okay.
for my Italian barber
Oh, Sal?
that passed away. He survived the Andrea Doria. You know what that is?
No, I don't even know what that is.
It's like the second version of the Titanic. It also sank.
Oh, okay. Well, he,
It was like
he
in
was
the
on the
40s or
boat?
50s. He survived it and he cut
He
my
was on the
hair.
boat?
He was on
Or
the
just
boat. Yeah.
survived? Okay, because it would have been funnier if his story was he survived. And I'd be like, oh, you were on it? He's like, no, I just survived.
No.
Everyone
He
on it
survived.
died.
And here's the thing, he wouldn't
Oh,
shut the fuck up about it when he used to cut my hair
okay.
in like the 90s. I was like a little kid. I haven't seen him in like 30 years.
Hey, let's dox his barbershop. Is this the place at the end of Souter?
No, this is a place in like a really bad neighborhood of Philadelphia.
Where at?
Frankfurt Ave, like
Frankfurt
Kensington.
and where? Yeah, I
I
know
don't
where
remember.
Pennsylvania
Listen,
is. You don't even know where it is,
I
dude.
haven't thought about him in 30 years. I looked him
How
up
do you know he
recently.
died? Uh-huh.
He died like 10 years ago.
Okay.
So I
I
looked him
thought he
up
just
recently.
died.
I looked him up recently and I thought it was just a bio about him and it was a
Yeah.
picture and I was like, oh, this is a nice story. And I didn't realize I was reading the obituary.
Oh no.
And I got
Okay.
to the end and it was like a twist ending and it was like he survived by his sons. And I'm like, oh my God, he's dead.
He survived? Oh, he survived by.
But yeah, he wouldn't show up. And I was thinking also, he might have been the first assassin
You
on
think
the
he
Assassin's
was the
Creed.
first assassin?
He could have been part of the Assassin's Creed like lore. Maybe
Okay.
he killed the people because listen, the Andrea Doria tragic, right?
Yeah,
I don't
tragic.
you don't even know about it. It's like,
I don't even know
a
about it.
big ship that sank.
Okay.
1,700 people I think were on it. 50 died. So you ever think about that?
No, I never think about that. And it's given me a
Well, the
lot to
guy
think
that
about
cut my hair
today.
in the 80s and 90s survived it, and he could have been an assassin. I don't really know. He had broken
So,
English. He used to
what
give me
was his first
lollipops
name?
all the time. Lorenzo.
Okay, I kind of like his name.
Lorenzo Del Val. So R.I.P. Or maybe not
R.I.P.
R.I.P. You might not be dead. I don't know.
You think he faked it and he's just roaming
I mean,
around
again, I
waiting to
haven't
kill
seen
again?
him in like 30 years, so who knows? I don't
Is there
even know.
such a thing as like an assassin's like old age home?
An assassin's retirement home?
Yeah, but like for
Yeah.
really old. Yeah, like
Yeah, because he could have been like
hospice.
80. He could have been 80 something now.
Do you think they like kill each other?
Good question. I mean, it's funny because they probably use butter knives because in the
Hmm.
beginning of this recording, I grabbed two butter knives
Oh, that's pretty
and
good, dude. I almost grabbed a knife and I was gonna put it in my sleeve.
I tried to put them on my sleeve. They
Yeah.
wouldn't stick.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
if anyone's curious, like, yeah. So these are the props. Before we used to go all out with like costumes and props, but now like I couldn't
Yeah.
even put a butter knife in my sleeve.
Yeah, he gave up.
I
It's because you're getting older,
can't.
dude.
Yeah, it's true. So R.I.P. Lorenzo Del Val or whatever your last name is. I don't even remember. I did this like a month ago.
My barber's
Died
not
10 years
dead.
ago, survived the Andrea Doria 60, 70 years ago.
My barber is not dead.
Well, why are you, who cares? Why are you even talking about them? I thought this
Uh,
podcast, we only talk about people that are dead.
Here's some live people.
Some,
Yeah, yeah, there's a few.
all right. Name one person who's alive.
My barber.
Oh, shit. You got me.
I dated her for 10 years.
You did. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
What's another thing that happened recently? Oh, I got a guy who makes shoes. I don't know if I talked about this in the last episode.
Cobbler?
A gobbler? Oh,
Cobbler.
gobbler. If anyone's unaware, the gobbler is a big sandwich in
The
the East Coast.
cobbler. It's
Uh,
not what?
around th
Wait, is the turkey one?
Yeah.
You thought I was referencing a turkey sandwich. Okay. It's just I also gobbler right away. I was going with the glizzy gobbler or something
So
like that.
I said shoe, and then I
Yeah.
thought you said gobbler, and then I
Yeah.
mentioned the gobbler, and you get mad at me?
I was because I thought you would have at least thought if you thought you heard gobbler, you would have thought, like a throat goat, like gobble that.
I'm who says gobble that?
It's an
Is that like
expression.
a
I don't
sexual
know.
thing?
Yeah. You
All
do.
right.
Anyway,
Well,
move on. You shoe.
my favorite memory of eating a gobbler. Anyway, a gobbler is on a long
Hmm.
roll. It's stuffing, turkey, cranberry sauce,
Yeah.
and gravy.
Gravy. Yeah.
It's at a
Do you get
place in
them,
the
do
East
you get
Coast
them
called
hot or
All.
cold?
I think I got them hot. But back in the day, I got Metal Gear Solid 4 for Christmas on my PS3. And I remember
Hmm.
on Christmas morning, I went to the place to get a gobbler and ate a gobbler and played Metal Gear Solid 4.
That's a pretty good
Probably,
memory.
it's a really good memory, actually. I remember just feeling like a king then.
It was a good game, right? Metal Gear Solid 4.
Oh, it's perfect.
A little wacky, would you say?
A little bit, yeah. And I hope they
Who directed
re-release it
it?
someday. Hideo Kojima.
Guess what I was going to bring up.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
2019.
How crazy how like somehow we
2019. I
lived
knew
this
it was going to
together.
happen. I knew it was
Okay,
going to
what
happen.
is this big thing he wants to talk about?
I'm playing Death Stranded.
Oh, right now you're playing Death Stranding?
Yes, I just started it last night
Oh
because
my
it was free
God.
on PlayStation, whatever. And I don't touch those games because like when he is working with the studio, I feel like he's like kind of crazy, kind of out there. Like some of the
Yeah.
stuff he does is like, woo, this guy's nuts.
And you think
When
when he's
he,
working on the studio, somebody reels him in a bit?
yeah, when he did this game or whatever, it's like his studio. This is the like he broke off,
Uh-huh.
made his own studio so that he could have like 100% like he can do whatever he wants. This game's insane. If
Okay.
there's a baby in a bag and it can sense the Death Strander things, when the rain falls, you can't get hit by rain. It ages things. So like if it hits a person, it ages their skin. If it hits an animal, it kills it. It makes it
Oh my
old.
God.
there's death things that pop out of bodies and then they go into the sky and call down a whole bunch of things that crater the earth. So if you have someone who dies, you have to take them and put them away from everyone and burn the body before Death Stranding things find it. There's it's I'm losing my mind playing this game. The baby's in a sack. It tells you where things
That's all
are.
I
He
know.
can
I just know
sense
that he
things.
carries around a baby. Yeah.
It's insane, dude. Like, there's no when you die, you go to a place called the Seam, and you're a walker of the Seam. You can come back from the dead. Why he didn't just call it like dead in reality? I don't fucking know. He's having dreams where it's like a bear is following you, but it's just handprints, human handprints, and they just go on the ground and you can't see the thing. They're climbing up walls. He's got handprints all over him that are scars.
Oh my
He's
God.
allergic to people. He can't touch people. And in the first 10 minutes, I see Hideo, what's his name? I can say it right.
Hideo Kojima.
Hideo Kojima. I've seen his name like 8 times, and I literally am laughing as I was texting you because his games are like movies, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
eventually I get through a whole bunch of scenes and I'm doing a bunch of crazy stuff that doesn't make sense. And it goes Hideo Kojima. And I'm like, this guy, fucking classic him. 5 minutes go by. I did another bunch of crazy stuff. Someone died, like a baby exploded or something. There's guts everywhere. I don't even know what's going on. And it goes Death Stranding, Hideo Kojima. And I was like, again? He's like, it's like those big
I think
epic
he's actually
openings.
in the game too. I think
I
he's
believe
physically
it.
in the game.
I, I, I very much believe it. So
Well, that's
anyway,
awesome. I think I've always wanted to try to start that because I love all his other games,
yeah.
and I don't know why I never attempted to play that.
Yeah, like 25 minutes in, I got to the title screen and his name pops up
Probably
like
because
every
I
10 minutes.
think my PS4 would probably explode if I tried to.
Did it come out on PS4 or
Yeah, it
PS5?
came out on PS4 first.
Yeah. Anyway, can't wait to keep playing it. But
Well,
this is what happens,
congratulations.
dude.
You played something before after 2005.
Yeah, look. And I got all this time now. My girlfriend, she's up in the
Everyone,
mountains.
here we go.
Here we
He's
go.
single right
That's what
now.
it is. I'm single right now. Right now. So what am I doing with my single life?
What are you doing?
Cranking.
He's cranking it. Hey,
Cranking.
aren't we
No,
all?
I didn't say what I'm cranking.
Oh,
Cranking it.
oh no.
Um, playing video games,
Uh-huh.
drinking Mountain Dew, maybe
Uh-huh.
gamer fuel,
Yeah, oh my God.
and
You gotta.
pigging out on look, I just went and got Wawa. Why? It's just me, dude. I can do whatever
Just
I want.
hey, Wawa is the place, if anyone's curious, on the East Coast, Wawa is the
Gobbler.
place that
Yep.
has the
Full circle.
gobbler. And this episode's releasing soon, so during Thanksgiving, I hope they still make it because I haven't had one in like 20 years.
Okay. Oh.
Anyway, going back to what I originally said, I got free shoes from a guy because you said cobbler. I thought you said
Hmm.
gobbler. But I got free shoes from a guy who makes custom stuff. His name is Bull Airs or Bull's
Hmm.
Air. He
Yeah.
contacted me and said, "Hey, I'm coming out with Nintendo shoes. If you help me promote them, I'll give you a pair for free." I was like, "What's the deal with this guy? Who is this? Is he trying to
Yeah.
swindle me? Does he want me to marry him? Is
Which was
he?"
it?
I think it's all the above. I think legally I'm married to Bull Airs,
That's kind of cool.
and I
Whatever.
have to wear the shoes at the wedding too.
Congrats to both of you.
But no, all I did was put the like his posts in my stories, and he was like, "Here's a code. There you go." So I got
And
these
you have them?
Nintendo like influenced shoes. They're gonna come out in like January.
Did you? Did you even want to show them?
I'll pop them up somewhere. Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Okay.
I'm the only
I
person
knew
that
it.
does
I
anything for
knew
this
it.
podcast. I can't do the effects.
No, that's incorrect. Let's that intro song. Yeah,
Oh,
want
you
to
know
talk about
what?
that?
Yeah, the
I'm
intro
gonna
song's
ride
gonna.
that. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's true.
ride that for
Can I tell you something?
6 months. Go
I
ahead.
made such a big deal between me and you, like making the song, like
Yeah.
oh, this is like awesome. Like you're gonna just make a song. No one's commented once about the song.
It's because all those sound effects that you put over top of it. It's too
It's
too much.
true. I tried to every episode now. I'm gonna flood out your actual music.
Yeah, well, it was funny because if you make the music like you care about it, like that's your baby or something.
Yeah,
So when you gave me the sound effects, I was like, like those sound effects are fine. I was like, they're a little loud. Like they really, tone down. You can't hear the music in the background.
yeah.
And then I think I said like I would tone it down, and you just changed one or two things and went with it. I was like,
Really? It doesn't sound that much different.
well, it just sounds they're really loud. That's all.
I
That's all I'm
thought
gonna
I
say.
turned them down enough. Oh, that sucks. Oh well, I can't change
Yeah.
it.
No, now I'm
Listen, I would
podcast over.
love. Can I be honest? I would love to help you, but I really don't want to.
I know. You're because you don't do anything for the podcast. There, I got you to admit it.
What else happened recently? So I got free shoes. I
Yeah.
also had a
Do
really
you
funny
wear? Have you
moment.
worn them?
I didn't get them yet. You're not
Oh, so look, dude,
do
you
you
don't even
not
know.
even
You got
listen to me?
swindled. You got swindled. You're not married.
Oh
This is
no.
just like in your
I'm not
DMs.
married. I don't have shoes.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
can't even afford a gobbler.
You can't. You can't.
Wasn't this episode about Assassin's Creed?
It still is.
Well, before we get into it, a really funny thing happened at work. Some guy who's like this really annoying, like older Italian guy that worked right next to me. I like kind of hated him to be honest,
Hmm.
but he was really loud and obnoxious. And one morning I got an email from my boss basically saying like, "Hey, he resigned. He was basically fired." And he emailed a few people and he said,
Wow.
designate his work, like all this stuff. And I'm like, oh man, okay, this sucks, but I'm glad he's gone. 10 minutes later, that guy walks in and I think it was like a George Costanza moment. I think the guy quit and then just tried to act like George Costanza and just walk in and went the whole day without saying a word. And nobody said anything.
So is he still work there?
So the next day, I found out that like he was fired, but he still came in.
Did
Like
he
they
the
told
next
him he was
day?
fired.
Okay. Did he the next day?
No, he didn't the next day. I got so
Okay. So
scared,
he's done. Okay.
and I now I'm gonna get scared that he might hear this and know I hate him.
You should change his name. Young Irish woman.
I work with a young, or I should change the name of the podcast.
Yeah. Well, do you think he knows you have a podcast?
No, God, no. I don't think anyone in my work knows I have a podcast.
See, you never brag about the podcast. It really upsets me.
You want me to brag about the podcast at work in front of my boss and say, like, hey, I have a podcast. And they go, hey, can we listen to an episode? And I say, no,
No,
because I
you
talk about
can't.
Sonic drinking his own cum or something.
Yeah, that's yeah. Dan, someone said you made an off-color joke and you just wait and they're like about the printer being wacky and you're like, yeah, that's my kind of
Oh, yeah, it
off-color
never
joke.
prints.
Sorry. Yeah. Little did they
Uh,
know.
so before we get into Assassin's Creed, I just wanted to say I had a few ideas for the title of this episode.
Did
And
I?
my original idea was
Hmm.
back that Assassin's Creed up,
Yeah. Okay.
back that
That's
ass
pretty
up,
good. Yeah, we got it.
in case anyone's not back
No,
that
they
ass
they,
up.
they got it.
Use a real fine woman when you back that ass up. Girl who you
That,
think you're playing with,
how
back
did you
that ass
do?
up.
That's pretty. It sounds like you've listened to that song a lot.
My brother loved it. Who
Is that what it was? Which?
Juvenile?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
God, yeah.
my brother would play that CD all the time.
And this is for the record, the one who's been on the podcast.
No, it's not the one who's
I
on
know.
the
Clearly, he wouldn't. Yeah, I don't think he knows that song.
Oh shit.
Yo,
I
what are you
just hit
doing,
I
dude?
just hit my mic. Can you hear me still?
No, nope, I can't hear
Um
you. Guys, podcast over. He's really nervous now.
my next one was Boys in the Hoodie.
Oh, that's not bad ish.
I
Well,
actually,
it's kind of
well,
bad
it's not. It
actually.
doesn't have like you wouldn't even know if it's video game related.
That's true. Well, do
Yeah,
you back that SAS? Yeah,
yeah.
assassin
The whole word
up?
assassins is in there,
Okay, but that still doesn't really. It begs the question. Okay,
and then the
is there
final
another one?
one was the title of this episode now, with arms wide open world.
That's pretty good actually.
And if anyone is clicking on this episode and you see Scott Stapp,
Yeah,
you're welcome.
you're welcome. Are they making some kind of revival? I feel like I
I think they're on
heard.
a cruise line right now.
Oh, that's perfect. Can you imagine being stuck on a boat with? Yo, if
What?
I was stuck on a boat with Creed, right?
Yeah,
Scott Stapp and company,
yeah.
um, and I saw your old barber climb onto the boat,
He
like
wait,
not
wait,
really
wait.
dead.
So he got off the Andrea Doria when he was sinking with his father.
Yeah. Yep.
Stayed underwater.
No, no, he's coming back out. I don't know
Oh,
why he
so
didn't
he's
just get a ticket, but he's getting
got you,
sneaking on board because he didn't,
got you. Okay.
and he's gonna sink the boat.
Why is he gonna sink the boat?
That's what he did to the Andrea Dora, dude. You think he
So
just survived it? He probably caused it. He's an
so his
assassin.
ultimate con is to get all these Creed fans
Yeah,
on a
all
cruise,
together
on a rock
on
cruise,
one
and
cruise.
sink Creed for good.
Yeah. What if? Oh my God. What year? The 40s, 50s?
Probably 40s or 50s, yeah.
How? When do you think Scott Stapp was conceived? I don't know. I'm just saying.
Probably the 40s or 50s, to be honest.
So, do you think his father was on that boat and your
Wait,
barber
would
was
that make
trying to
Scott
kill?
Stapp like 70 years old?
I guess so. I don't think it works. Okay, his grandfather. Does
Okay.
that work?
Yeah, so hold on,
Scott
hold on,
Stapp's
hold on, hold on.
grandfather
So
is on the
Scott
boat.
Stapp's grandfather was on the
Yeah,
Andrea Doria.
yeah.
My Italian hair barber from
On
the
the
80s and
Andrea
90s was
Dora.
on it too.
He was probably sent back in time to stop Creed, and
And
it didn't work.
he had butter knives in his sleeves because he was an assassin.
Yeah, and it didn't work. So he has to rectify it now and go on a cruise ship and take Creed down.
I actually, can I be honest?
Yeah.
I don't see any problem with this.
All right, fair.
So
Now
I
what he's
guess
up to.
we should go on a break and then maybe come back and talk about actually Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, actually talk about it. Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
I really don't want to be honest, but
Yeah.
I think these people in my window are looking at me. Uh, all right, we'll be right back after this, folks. All right, we're back. And, just like every assassin that jumps in and out of history, well, they don't really jump in and out of history, but we're
Mm,
back in the present.
yeah, we're back.
First off, have you played any Assassin's Creed games ever?
Yeah, first, can we just talk about one elephant in the room here?
What's up?
A dot 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 had suggestions for the pod. Do you want to tell him right now? We can't do
What
it.
was the suggestion that they said?
Wasn't it all like get your therapist on the show? Pretend to be therapists. Do another therapy session. Like it was just therapy based. It was 100%.
And then you
It's
said
because
he
he
loves
wants to
that.
go to therapy
Yeah.
and he's afraid to go. So he wants us to do therapy for him.
Okay. So wait,
Is that
how are
what's
we doing
happening?
therapy for him?
I don't know. He just wants us to do therapy role play.
Hey man, listen. He
I'll do it.
Therapy role play?
Yeah.
He did have it. Yeah. I mean, these were a bunch of suggestions he said, and immediately
See?
I ratted them out to Nick, and Nick immediately ratted them out to everyone listening. So listen,
It's the
if
flow
anyone
of
doesn't
information.
understand at this point, if you say anything to either one of us in person, it's going on the podcast. I'm really
It's just the
sorry.
pod. You're not
It's
that sorry.
like I regret to inform you if you tell me anything in real life, I'm immediately saying it into a mic.
Into a microphone. All right, fine.
Like if my
Assassin.
mom says like, "Hey, you were all adopted," especially to my like anything
Yeah.
personal.
Hey, well, think of that. That would be very funny if she said that now at like 40.
Hey, you're adopted. And I'm like, I
Oh.
knew it. Fucking knew it. Uh,
Liar.
so anyway, hey, dot, dot, dot. Thanks for the suggestions. We probably won't use
Hmm.
them. But have you played any Assassin's Creed games?
Yeah, what's the one with Ezio? Is that the
That is I think that's
two?
Assassin's Creed 2, and he's in
Yeah, I think it's
another
two.
one.
Yeah, I think the second one. I actually really like that game. I got really far in that.
So I played four or five of them, but all out of order. So
Oh, the
the present
timelines.
day stuff threw me
Yeah.
off. So I played Assassin's Creed 4 first. Then I played Assassin's Creed Origins, the Egypt one. Then I played
Oh, the
Assassin's
Egypt
Creed
one.
3. And then I played Assassin's Creed Chronicles. And all of
Huh.
them have like setups from the present day story. So I have no clue what's happening in all of them because it's all like the third or fourth entry. And I'm like, I don't
You're
fucking
like,
know.
I'm not sure. The Templars are fighting the assassins again. We have
Yeah,
to
if anyone's
do something.
unfamiliar, it's two times periods. Basically, present day, this company kidnaps this guy and says, "Hey, we're going to hook up to this machine because your ancestors are these famous assassins. We need to find something."
I'm trying to find the name of that stupid machine because I
The
called it the Blip
Animus,
Glurp. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, it was Anna
Animus.
something. Did you know they didn't even like that? Like, the higher ups in Ubisoft were like, we shouldn't do that. It's stupid. In fact, does it
They
appear in
shouldn't
the
do the
first game?
machine that.
Yeah.
Oh,
They wanted it to just be straight timepieces where you're an assassin fighting between the two factions.
I mean, it adds a cool element to it, like going back and forth. But I
I
can
hate
see.
time
Well,
travel.
originally it was supposed to be a Prince of Persia game. Did you know that?
I did. Even funnier is that's what made me do my research, dude, into the engines because
All
I
right,
actually
everyone. Hey,
confused.
look,
Yep,
2024, 10 years later, he's
there it
finally doing
is.
research.
Yeah, he's finally 10. So, are you inferring that I researched in 2014 for this show, this podcast?
Correct.
Okay.
And
Before
whoever
it
you were
existed.
dating were like, what the Famicom? You're like, you were like
I was
Charlie Day at that
even
board.
you were like, Nick, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, we'll have a podcast in the future. I'm doing
I don't even think
research.
podcasts were a thing then.
2014? They probably were.
I was too busy doing drugs and
Yeah, yeah, you sure were. Doing a pot. Uh anyway, to what your point was, it was originally supposed to be an Assassin's Creed game where
or a Prince of
I think
Persia game.
Prince of Persia, I'm sorry. But it was called Prince of Persia Assassin, and they were like, "Hey, it has to be a prince has to be in this. We can't have assassins. Make it a different game." And they went and made it its own game.
Oh, okay. That's a very so they were against the idea of the prince being an assassin.
Just that it had to be a prince, and like it didn't fit the Prince of Persia storyline. So
Oh, got you,
they're
got you,
like, "You're
got you.
branching out too far. Make this something
So I
different,
remember
and don't."
my brother owned the first one, and I never played it. And I think he revealed like what the twist was that you go back and forth in present day. But
Yeah,
from 2009 to 2015, it was like a Madden game. Like there was a game every
every
single
year or
year.
two. Hmm.
How did they not get burnt out? Oh, I guess they did.
They did. And I think different companies kind of worked on it. When I did my research, they used the same engine in a bunch of games. So the Prince of Persia games, and that's why they look similar. It was called
Hmm.
the Scimitar engine. Yep, there you go. Look, you paying attention. It was originally called the Scimitar engine, and they made some tweaks to it because they were using it in Prince of Persia, and essentially it was make photorealistic like hand and foot actions when climbing. So
Okay.
like that's why it always looks cool when they're climbing or running along walls or sliding. They were modeled after like real people, and they did the whole whatever, where they put the stupid balls on them because that's your
Hmm.
favorite part of anything where they put
The
the
stupid
balls on
balls on.
people.
Oh, like a motion capture ball.
Yeah.
Stupid
But this
balls.
one focused on being able to climb different structures and like walls and things like that. And I actually think that was really cool. And it really gives those games a different look than other ones.
Yeah, I actually really think ever since the first game, every time like the climbing animation is so cool.
Yeah, they made it specifically for climbing, parkour,
Yeah.
stuff like that. And that's the whole idea. And that's why Prince of Persia games like look really cool. And they use that, they changed the name to the Anvil engine. Then it was Anvil next. And now I think it's just called Anvil. But what's crazy is Anvil branched off and they like made their own games just for the Assassin's Creed game, and it was
Hmm.
like, oh, it was really cool. Did a lot of research into that, and that's it, dude.
Well, I think it's funny that it started off as a Prince of Persia like game, and I feel like that's why there hasn't really been Prince of Persia games because Assassin's Creed just did it better.
Yeah, kind of. And it's funny
Like,
because Prince of Persia was like, no, make this game separate because it won't be as good. And really, it,
yeah,
it ended up being better and taking over the entire, you know,
I mean
yeah.
that's really cool. But you want to hear something even cooler? Is the rumor I heard in high school about why Scott Stapp like left Creed?
Okay.
So again, this isn't me saying this. This is a rumor.
Okay.
This is the equivalent of like when people thought Marilyn Manson took his ribs out to suck his own dick.
He did.
So rumor in 2003 or four was that after Scott Stapp wrote With Arms Wide Open, because it was about like his baby being born,
His son, I think.
his son being born. So he wasn't born yet, I think. This is the rumor. Again, I'm not making this up.
Okay. Okay.
Is that he wrote it when she was pregnant.
Uh-huh.
And then when the baby came out black.
Okay. So probably
And
not his,
he
is my
got really
guess. It's a
mad and he quit the band and did a bunch of drugs. And that was the rumor
quit.
going around.
Did Creed break up right after that CD?
I don't even
I don't think they
remember.
did, dude. I think Human Clay came out. That was that
That
album, right?
literally in my high school, that was the rumor going around where, did you hear this? And I'm like, oh my God, it's so true. And there was no internet back then. Well, there
That's
probably
true. You couldn't
was.
really. There probably was, but I
There was
don't know
no
that you could look
Wikipedia.
that
Like, I
up.
didn't know if Marilyn Manson actually had no ribs and he was sucking his own dick all day.
That's a good point. So Scott Stapp, I was gonna say notable racist, but I guess also notable got cheated
Well,
on.
honestly,
We also don't.
it wouldn't make sense if he was a racist because he's a black child.
Yeah, but I don't think it would be his, according to the rumor.
Now that's racist.
No, I think literally, if that's why he broke up with her.
Okay, but then he broke up the band too.
Yeah.
And now he's on
Well,
a cruise
well,
ship about to get killed by my barber.
I guess, dude. Scott Stapp.
Anyway, I hope I don't get canceled just for reiterating a rumor I heard.
He's 51 years old, and oh my
So
God,
not
he's
70. We did say he was 70 earlier.
his grandfather, dude.
His grandfather.
Higher Power is his newest album. Oh no,
I heard
Scott.
recently that people went to a concert of his thinking that it was a Creed concert, and
Oh
he was
no, it
just
was just religious.
he was just playing all his solo stuff, and people were like booing him.
I didn't even know he had solo stuff. I'm just looking it up right now.
Yeah,
So
people thought they were going to a Creed concert, and he maybe sung one Creed song, and then all of the solo stuff, and people are like leaving. It was great.
he's wearing this leather jacket here that I imagine if he were a character in an Assassin's Creed game, he'd be
Wait,
wearing this.
hey, he could have been an assassin.
He could have been. I don't know what he. Maybe
Scott
that's why he
Sasson.
left.
He was a Stapp Stasson.
Can you say that again?
Stat. Wait,
Scott
Scott Sasson.
Scott Staps Scott Stapson.
Stapp Sasson's Creed. There we go.
That's terrible.
Why did I name the
Ugh.
episode this?
I don't know. Now you might have to change it.
Actually, it's really interesting because the ones I said I played, the Assassin's Creed Chronicles, are like 2D games, and they're like offshoots.
Come on,
Dying.
dude. Don't cough on my podcast.
But they took place in Russia, Japan, and India, and I don't think any of like the mainline games take place in those
No.
times. But they were 2D games, and you can still do assassin stuff. But it was just I think they were cooler because they were more limited.
What were they released on? I don't
They were
remember
released on the
those.
Vita, but they became free on the PlayStation Plus, so you might be able to play them now.
There you go. Well, you said the magic word, free. That's how I
Free.
knew you found them.
You want to hear something interesting too? I
No.
was playing Assassin's Creed Origins, and I remember it's the one that takes place in Egypt. And I was
Yeah.
running around, and I saw you pass a town or you pass an area in Egypt called Philadelphia. And if anyone listens, if anyone knows,
Mm-hmm.
we're from Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Philadelphia.
was like, I remember seeing it, and I was so confused. I was like, wait, why is there an area in Egypt called Philadelphia? And I looked it up, and I just
Oh,
looked it up now.
brotherly love.
I didn't look it up then.
Yeah.
But I looked it up, and I was like, Philly, the city, took its
Yeah.
name from that. But also the origins of the word, it means sibling lover because it's about a guy that loved his sister, like actually like sexually loved his sister.
Oh, okay. I thought
So
it was
our
City
city
of
is
Brotherly
named
Love.
off of an Egyptian word for incest.
Hold on. Phila is lover of
I'm
Delphia.
not even look up
Uh,
the word Philadelphia, look up Wikipedia, Philadelphia, Assassin's Creed.
I'm doing it.
It's
And
translated to sibling lover is because like the brother loved it was a brother who loved his brother, or brother who loved his sister, like sexually. And so where our city
beloved,
is based, and thanks
loving.
to Assassin's Creed, now I know the city I live in is based
Oh,
off of fucking pervert.
you're kind of close. It's to beloved, dear, loving brother, but it's I think brother of the sister.
Yeah, incest.
Well, you can't say sister lover and like, love your sibling. Well, I guess
Assassin's incest, incest Creed.
brotherly, brotherly love. So we're the
Yeah.
city of brotherly love, dude. We're proud of it.
But yeah, I think that one was I don't know which one was my favorite. I haven't played a bad Assassin's Creed game to be honest. Like one that I actually didn't like. What?
So I just happened to click on nicknames for Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Can we just do this as a side?
Oh yeah, as a side, this could be the whole episode.
The Athens of America, which I thought was a little weird
Athens?
because yeah, like Greece. We're the Greece of
Get the
America,
fuck out of here.
the birthplace of America. I've heard that one before. The
Mm,
Quaker City, the workshop of the world. I'd never heard of.
that's a fake.
So this, no, it's on the Revolution times. Check this
Okay.
one. The city that loves you back was actually their tourist campaign in 1997.
It clearly doesn't because I've gotten like jumped like and mugged here.
Oh, then here, I see what you call it. You call it Philadelphia or Filthy Delphia. Wow.
Philadelphia, yeah.
And oh, or also you call it Philadelphia?
Oh my God. I like how you went from one extreme to like
Yeah.
positivity, and the next one was,
Oh my God, the city that bombed itself, I guess because of the move.
yeah, no, in the
Um,
80s, the mayor bombed like a
was it
section of West
80s?
Philly.
Yeah, 85.
Yeah.
Yo, 85, dude. Shout out.
That's where I was born. I was born there.
Yeah. The
I was
city of
born from the
neighborhoods.
chemicals.
Yeah, you look like it. Anyway, those are the nicknames, and I thought the one was very funny, and you read right into it. So
I think Philly tries to make up all these nicknames for itself to cover up the fact that Philadelphia is based off a Greek word or Egyptian word that means I love my sibling.
I think it's Greek, Egyptian, whatever. Anyway, you were playing and you saw Philadelphia.
Yeah. And I was like, "Whoa." I did that
Yeah,
noise.
is that what you did? How do you do that noise?
But yeah, I love that game because I think the present day story like started from scratch, so I didn't have to know any story background. I played the Revolutionary War one, Assassin's
Oh,
Creed 3, where you go to like New England. I think you go to Philly for like a bit. You go to Boston, and that was really cool. Like, yeah, I don't have an issue with like any of the ones I played. I just can't play them all. I think if you've played every, here's my testament. I think if you've played every single Assassin's Creed game that's ever been released,
you're a psycho?
you're an absolute psycho. Yeah.
Wow.
It's like playing and buying every Madden game. Like, just fucking buy one.
Dude, this is pretty harsh stuff from you.
I don't care.
You
I
can't
hate
say
history.
that. Oh, that's what I was gonna say, dude. These games are actually, I think I read somewhere that they're some of the more historically accurate games.
Well, I think the cool part is the first time I've ever seen it. In that Egyptian one, there was an option to just tour Egypt.
Yeah, that game has that option where you don't actually fight and you
You
just
don't have to play. Yeah, you
learn
just go
stuff.
to
Yeah.
towns and stuff, and it shows these bios of what the actual towns were, which I thought I was like, oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. That's actually correct, dude.
Sorry, some
Look at
people
you,
like
dude.
me, we're working class. I can't afford to go to Egypt. I know you, uh,
I could fly on my jet there and then fart and then leave.
and you wouldn't care.
I wouldn't care at all.
Is that it? Is that the episode? No, I'm
No.
just kidding.
The I actually really like the combat early on. I feel like they added way too many elements the more it went on.
Oh, it's
But
funny. I
this,
actually think the combat got better from like the later games I play.
what's the newest one? Because I think I started playing. No, I think that was the Egypt one. Was the names of them are all so
The
stupid.
Egypt one is Assassin's Creed Origins. Yeah, they stopped numbering them.
Yeah, the
Uh,
studio actually wanted to number them, and then they kept getting shut down by Ubisoft or
Origins
whatever.
is the Egypt one. Odyssey is the Rome one.
Odyssey's the one I played.
Valhalla is the Viking one.
Jesus Christ. Okay,
Listen,
that's a lot
I
to
only
remember.
know this because I constantly see them on like my homepage of my
Yeah,
Xbox. I'm like, oh, buy this, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
it was your nickname in high school, I think.
Buy this
Homepage.
homepage. Can you tell me why?
Because everyone would circle back to you after they went somewhere else.
Is that does
Is
that
that what
mean
a
like
homepage does? I'm not sure.
I like that you tried making the comparison. Um, yeah, I want to get into it. Like I always feel like I want to start a new Assassin's Creed game, but I'm just like it's so much work. It's like starting Grand Theft Auto 6 or I mean Grand Theft Auto 5.
It's a good point. It's like such a big, thick game
Yeah,
that
like
you
when I started
just
the Egypt one, I'm like, like I gotta fucking go everywhere. And then I by like the first week, I was like on a horse, riding
yeah.
everywhere. I loved it.
Okay, that's fair.
How do you
Um,
think Scott Stapp would do in Assassin's Creed?
really badly. He strikes me as a conspiracy theorist.
So he would love it.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I changed my answer.
Yeah.
I've been
He would
dissuaded.
volunteer. He would volunteer to be hooked up to the Animus.
He he probably thinks he is in the Animus, and
He probably did this all in simulation.
he's probably chasing the barber, and the barber's chasing him. This is like Looper.
Oh my God. Which one's
I'm
Bruce
just
Willis?
saying.
Well, never mind. Wait, does that mean they're the same person? I forgot that movie.
Yeah, I think so. I forget.
Um, so I
I'm just
guess
trying to think about
we're gonna go on a break and we'll come right back and talk a little bit more.
that's what we'll have to do.
That we're
Yes, I
gonna
think
that's
so.
what you know why.
That's what I was gonna
You know
say.
why.
I know why I'm looking at it.
It's the Zoom timer, everyone.
It's the
All
Zoom timer.
right, we'll be right back. All right, and we're back. So I actually watched the infamous Assassin's Creed movie with Michael Fassbender.
Infamous.
I say infamous because it's notably supposed to be really bad.
Hmm.
And when it came out, everyone was like, "This is like the dullest thing on the planet. This is like the worst, one of the worst video game adaptations." And I watched it; it was fine.
Really?
People shit on stuff so much, and then like as time goes by, they're like, "Oh, it's just automatically bad." And I watched it; it wasn't great, but it wasn't like I've seen way worse movies. I've seen way worse video game adaptations.
No, Jeremy Irons is in it too.
Yeah, Jeremy
Okay.
Irons, Michael Fassbender. They when I was reading the Wikipedia afterwards, they actually some of the side characters are actually characters from other games. I'm like, that's cool if you're like a super fan.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not a super fan.
Yeah, but I when I watched, I'm like, this is a serviceable movie.
Okay, that's fair.
So I
It's
would
just that
say on a scale of butter knives, uh,
it's
3.5. No, two and a
okay.
half. 2.5 butter knives out of.
Where does the movie take place in
It
reference
takes
to the
place in the
games?
same canon. It's just another character.
So where is this one? S-
Spain.
Spain. Okay, so it's
Yeah.
just like doing the exact same thing. It's
So
like
you get Michael Fassbender, not a Spaniard, to play a Spaniard.
that happens all the time. Like, what are you gonna do? Okay.
But yeah, it was fine. I mean, I enjoyed it. I watched it on a legal site. I just told you I didn't want to rent it. Maybe that's why these movies fail because I don't give them money.
Mm, yeah, I think that's why. The that's really funny. The first thing that pops up when you click on the movie is that the stuntman Damian Walters, who cares? He did a free fall from 125 feet.
Oh,
That was a
okay.
real
So,
jump.
so you couldn't tell because there's so much CG in this. So I
Oh, is there?
couldn't. Yeah. So like I actually couldn't tell if the
That was
jump
real.
was real or where he landed.
That actually is one of the coolest parts of the game. I think that's what I remember from Assassin's Creed games. The
Because I think there's two parts where somebody does like that leap. Well, I guess we never even mentioned it, but the famous
yeah,
thing from Assassin's Creed is it's
yeah,
called the leap of faith.
yeah.
You go to the highest point and you can dive into it can be
Bale
like
of
a pile
hay,
of, yeah, barrel
straw.
of hay, something like that.
You would die. But anyway,
But they do it in the movie, but you really can't tell that it's a real person. So I don't even know why it's the first thing
uh,
on the Wikipedia.
I don't know. But I mean, it's because it's really badass and cool. Someone did that. But
Not
I don't
badass in the movie.
know.
That much.
Well, I didn't see the movie, so I can't say.
Um, what was I gonna say? Yeah. Anyway, 2.5 butter knives out of 2, out of 4.
I was gonna say out of two. That's
Two
incredible.
and a half out of two.
Okay. Well, I
Uh, but yeah, so our second, basically, I wanted to watch the movie, review it. I just reviewed it. It took
uh-huh.
me 2 seconds. Anyway, go watch it. It's not as bad as everyone says it
As
is.
it says. Okay.
So the second thing we wanted to do on this back half was we thought, why not? Let's create our own Assassin's Creed game.
That's what we
So it
said.
doesn't have to be detailed. It can just be like, what time period would it take place? What would they do? What would they look
Waza
like?
waza
All this stuff.
waza.
Yeah. Right before we started recording, I said, "Hey Nick, do you have this?" And he said, "No." So
That's not what I said. It is what I said. I have one though.
okay. So Nick's
Would you
going
like
to
me to
tell
go
me his
first?
his
I'll
blueprint
go
of what
first.
what a made up Assassin's Creed game would be.
It's gonna take place in the year 2041. The character is called Jackson Storm.
I don't
Like
hate
two,
that. Wait, I don't hate this at all. A future
it's got
Assassin's Creed?
yeah, and it's got two X's in his name because he's like, in about 20, 30 years, there's gonna be a lot of Jacksons running around. That's just what's gonna
Isn't your
happen,
nephew
folks.
named Jackson?
Yeah, there's three kids in my kid's grade named Jackson.
Oh
Three.
my God, that's
That's not
crazy.
my nephew. So anyway, he hunts vlog temple priests, like vloggers, but they're temple priests. And he uses ninja sponsored scimitars. Get it?
Okay.
A little tap to the old engine. Yeah. You know what a
Okay.
scimitar is? Like a blade, curved blade.
Yeah.
Okay. And he collects Gleep Glorps for points that you can trade
There
in
you
for
go.
V-Bucks. There it is.
Glip
So
Glorp was the Animus. Now
yeah.
it's.
Yeah. So that's it, dude. That's my
I thought about that when I was making fake ones. I was like, a future one would make more sense.
it would be cool.
I don't know
And
why
you
they
can do
never did
whatever the
that.
hell you want.
But technically, it actually wouldn't make sense because
You're going back in time. You
you
can't go
go,
forward in time. Yeah.
yeah, how would you go forward in time? That's
Yeah.
the detail of this made up one that I didn't think about. I didn't think about the present day stuff. So I thought of three.
Oh my God. You said make up one. I
I
didn't
just
even
couldn't
do it.
stop. I just couldn't stop.
You can't stop yourself in general, can you?
Um, what happens when I JO? Just can't
You can't
stop.
stop.
I don't even go to
Ah.
work. So I thought of Assassin's Creed NYC.
Okay.
It's 1974 New York.
Okay.
Notably, 70s and 80s New York is like New York City is like the worst for crime and like the dirtiest place on the planet.
Hmm.
The robe is like a trench coat. You have switchblades in your sleeves.
Okay.
You traverse Times Square, Twin Towers. You do those dives and those leap of faith dives. You do them in a
Yeah.
pile of homeless people.
Okay. A pile
Uh,
of homeless people, like three or
uh,
four.
but the twist is you find out that you're just oh wait, no. Yeah, the twist is you transferred your consciousness just into a mugger. It's not like a descendant.
Okay.
It's not
It's
an
just some
assassin.
guy.
It's just a mugger that's on drugs, and that's why he can
Okay.
climb up buildings.
Okay. He's on meth. That's good.
He's on meth. That's a
That's
bit of a
good.
better one.
That's good.
Uh, the second one I didn't put a detail into. I just wrote Assassin's Creed Titanic.
Okay.
But then we talk about the Andrea Doria.
I know. You seem to have a thing with ships today,
Yeah.
sinking ships.
And then my final one was Assassin's Creed AD. You want to guess what that would be about?
Go ahead. No.
You play as Jesus,
Oh
the
no.
undocumented assassin. It
That's
takes
pretty
place in
good.
Israel.
Okay.
Your stepfather was actually an assassin and it taught him everything he knew. So Joseph was an assassin.
Joseph. Yeah. Okay. That's what. So he was a
Mary,
carpenter, but really an assassin.
yeah, Mary, his mom,
Uh-huh.
is like your tech person. So like she helps upgrade the weapons and stuff like that.
Jesus, it's ready.
You find out the 12 apostles were part of the Knights Templar. So the Knights
Oh
Templar were actually
no.
the main antagonists. So all the boss battles are the 12
Okay.
apostles.
This is pretty good.
You can ride donkeys to
Okay.
traverse.
That's pretty good.
Towards the end of this, I just wrote Judas is secretly an alien trying to warn you of some prophecy. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet.
Okay. All right. Actually, this one would turn into a really good game.
I feel like
There's a lot
pretty
of
good
room in it.
idea.
It's actually a really good idea. I think you'd be met with some blowback, as we say in the biz.
Yeah, but like I feel like the French, I feel like this company, Ubisoft, that makes the Assassin's Creed game, they're all French. So French
Hmm.
people love Jesus, right?
Yeah, their favorite.
Isn't that where that movie Da Vinci Code takes place?
Yeah,
There you go. They're a bunch
it's
of
like
frogs. You think French people listen to this podcast?
wee wee.
Probably not after I call them a bunch of frogs.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Is that like the N word for French people?
No, I don't think so. Although the funniest thing I ever heard was someone said, "Hey, I can't wait till we do this tomorrow." And my ex-father-in-law, he was like, "What the hell are you talking about? You got a frog in your pocket?" And I was like, "What?" And he was like, he said "we," and I'm like, "Oh, I get it. Like we." Like holy shit. It
Pretty
was
good
like
dad joke.
it was a pretty good joke.
Oh shit. So I thought of three and I couldn't stop. The Titanic one. I think originally I wrote like, oh, the game only lasts for a few days because you crash and everyone dies. I don't know what the
Yes.
assassin would do on it.
Freeze.
Assassin's Creed, Creed,
Creed.
where you just
Uh-huh.
play as all the members
Scott
of Creed.
Stapp. Yeah. Or Scott hunting
Mark
his
Trem
own.
Mark Tremonti?
I don't know who Mark Tremonti is.
You don't know who Mark Tremonti is?
No.
He's a guitarist of Creed. He does a bunch of other stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that. I know Scott Stapp. That's
Oh, I
it.
didn't know that. Yeah, dude. All right, everyone listen. He had
Hmm.
all three Creed albums when we were growing up.
I don't know the third. I had my own prison. Really good
Yeah,
album. Really good album.
yeah,
I bought Human Clay.
yeah.
What's the third one?
You had Weathered.
Oh, I probably did. It had the
I
first song
remember
with
my
bullets
dad
on
got
it.
me Weathered for Christmas.
So how many did you have?
I had one.
Weathered? So you had
I
Weathered.
I had the third album after they hit their peak.
They had already peaked, brother.
They had already peaked. I'm not a sheeple, so I didn't want to like buy their first two albums.
Yep, there you go. You weren't a sheeple. You wanted to buy Weathered. Just say it. Your favorite Creed album that you
I
own.
remember when it came out, and people still thought they were like a super religious band in
Yeah.
my theology class. So if anyone doesn't know, theology is a religion class.
Okay.
I read the lyrics to one of their songs called
Bullets?
Freedom Fighter.
Oh, okay.
And I remember my teacher, she was like really into religion. She's like, "That's amazing, thank you." And I looked at everyone in my class like, this is insane right now."
That's hilarious.
But I forgot what the song. The song's probably not even related to religion or like anything.
I think so. That's the album. That must have just come out, and my uncle was in Circuit City or Best Buy, one of those
You used
places,
to
and he
call him
was
your gunkle. I never knew what that meant.
yeah, because he was gross and gunky. I
Gunky.
know where you were going. Yo, so we were in Best Buy or Circuit City, and I still remember this line, and it has to do with the first song on that album. I think it's Creed Bullets. I think it's
Yeah,
called Bullets.
great song.
Yeah. So the guy is showing us the speakers that my uncle potentially could buy, and he put on a song. It was classical music, and he's like, "This is a new rock song or something," and it was Creed Bullets, and he plays it, and it starts off real slow, and it gets louder or whatever. And we were hitting on these like $1,000 speakers. Like, is he going to buy the system? Is he not? Like, whatever. And my uncle goes, "Yeah, it sounds really good loud, but does it sound as good quiet?" And the dude at the store was like, "Yeah, I guess." And like he didn't know what to say. And my uncle turned to me and he was like, "That's the trick with speakers. They have to sound as good quiet as they do loud." And I was like, "Yeah, uncle." And to this day, no, that's not true. But
Is your
yeah,
uncle still around?
he is.
Can we get him on the pod?
Yeah.
How about this? Next episode, you ready?
Yeah.
Got Stapp, your
Yep.
uncle. They finally hash it out. I can't get my barber because he died 10 years ago.
We think he did.
We think he did. Lorenzo Del Val. I'm doxing him. I don't even care.
Can't dox him.
I
You don't
cannot.
even know where he worked. You said Frankfurt somewhere.
Frankfurt,
Bad
it was a
area.
bad neighborhood. It was the only like business that stayed open like from the 80s and 90s until today.
Not today.
I'm sorry, not today. Oh my God. So that's our Assassin's Creed. I don't have any more Assassin's Creed stuff. Fun facts.
Uh,
Go play all the games because, again, I'm going to reiterate this. If you've played every Assassin's Creed game ever released,
mhm. Psychopath.
seek help. You're a psychopath.
You,
Get therapy. Not my therapist, though, because my therapist knows too much. I don't
and
want
A
the.
dot 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 wants to talk to
Yeah.
him. We all know that. Yeah.
If you've played if you've listened to every Creed song from the
Hmm.
band,
Every song.
you're a psychopath.
Okay. Well, oh well.
If you own just the first two albums and not the third one,
What
you're
if you have
missing.
just the third one?
Or if you not the
Is
third
that what you
one,
meant? Okay.
you're missing out. The third one's really good.
Oh,
Scott
dude,
Stapp.
do you know my son? I almost named him Ezio. I just love that name.
I think you said this. Like, can I be honest? I think you said this like 10 times on the podcast in the
I've
last
never
five
said this
years.
10 times.
You've said this, and you're like,
If
"Oh,
you
fun fact!
if
Did you know
you
this?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
find
Nick, you said it like 17
if
times."
you find this, do a supercut of me saying it. I
And
will
can
I will
anyone
sit
that
here with
listens
my
to this
arms
please
folded
go
and
back
listen.
and use AI
Supercut.
or whatever
Use
fucking
AI. He has no idea how technology works.
I don't know
He's
how
just like
AI works.
use AI.
Use AI to pick up Ezio and all the
Yeah,
podcasts. And if
yeah,
it's more
yeah.
than one, how about this? If it's
Okay.
more than once,
Okay. If it's more than twice, I probably said it once.
if it's more than once, then what
No, if it's more
happens?
than twice,
Okay, if it's more than twice,
I'll
I'm
eat a
right,
shoe. I don't know. Yeah, sure.
and you got to pay for the rest of the podcast.
I'm gonna eat the shoe that you get for free that you don't get.
Maybe I'll get two pairs. Who knows?
Who knows?
All right, folks. Thanks for tuning into our Assassin's Creed episode. Listen, I feel like we probably we talked more about Scott Stapp and Creed and my old hair barber than the
Yeah.
actual Assassin's Creed games. But I think a lot of them are on Game Pass. A lot of them are on PlayStation Plus.
Yeah,
Uh, Again, I haven't played a bad one. There might be bad ones,
there might be.
and I
Just don't try
know.
and follow the plot.
I think right now, coming out, or right now there is out. It takes place in Japan, and there's a black samurai, and of course, white dudes are freaking out.
One had a girl main character too, right?
Yeah, one of the ones I
Yeah,
played as has a girl had a girl main character. I think half of them do at this point.
I don't care. Whatever, that's fine.
Did you hear that, everyone? He doesn't care that there's
No,
females in games.
I
I'm gonna clip
care.
this part.
It doesn't bother me. It could be a guy or girl as long as you can still stab people and jump off buildings. And who cares if it's a guy or girl?
You do know there's more than two genders, right?
Yeah, I'm the third. X,
All
Y,
right.
X, Z.
X, Y, X, Y,
X,
and
Y, X, Z. I'm like a zipper.
zipper. There we go. That's it. We just solved a gender war.
There you go. I fixed it for
All
everybody.
right, folks. Thanks for sticking through us for the Assassin's Creed episode. Send us your picks for your favorite game.
Yeah, dude.
And
Send us
on
everything,
that
dude.
note,
We gotta go stab people
we'll
or
see. We're
with
gonna
butter
don't
knives.
say that. I can't keep that in the podcast.
Yes, you can.
You just said you're gonna stab someone.
With butter knives.
Oh, there we
It's
go.
fine.
We're gonna smooth them. All right, we'll see you later, folks.
Game over, folks.
Game
Game
over.
over.
Shing. That's like Wolverine. Sorry. All right, bye.